Definitely go ahead. I hope you have started following the sequence which I have requested. So let me ask you, is everyone able to successfully, import this project, existing Maven project? No issues in importing the Maven project at all? Everyone has done it successfully. Either you import my stuff or you continue. If you are coding along in the morning, your stuff, it doesn't matter. And if you are referring to my project, you have to edit the Hibernate configuration XML. And important thing, like you understood so many, we talked about so many concepts. I don't know whether you understood still or not, but you have to open the Hibernate session API dot whatever text that readme. Automatic dirty checking, you just go through once. And when I say you, you revise it, I mean in a particular manner. So we have written couple of, not many, because we spend a lot of time in concepts. So we wrote couple of testers. You start solving them in a tester to DAO, DAO to Pojo and database with complete focus on DAO and Pojo layer, and go through everything. And wherever you feel stuck, you definitely ask. So are you doing revision? What is it currently you are doing? Have you completed revision or are you still doing it? Okay, you are still doing the revision, no problem. And anything, any particular code sample or anything, any diagram you don't understand, talk to me. And after the majority has finished, we can discuss. And like I said, if there is time towards the end of it, maybe in half an hour or 40-45 minutes last, I can show you Hibernate into web application. So continue. Generally, any questions, do ask without hesitation.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Akash, tell me.
Ma'am, I want to share screen.
Yeah. You had a problem yesterday. Did it get
No,
solved?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Still there?
Yes, ma'am.
But Maven issue, like I told you now, if the dependencies are not downloaded, I can't help you really. Anyway, let's look at it. Same problem you have.
Yes,
Last
ma'am.
exception. Did you follow the instructions which I gave you? No.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
You don't have to click on that. It is internal. Okay, let me ask you step by step. Have you deleted completely .m2 and repository folder?
Yes, ma'am. I'm repository folder. Repository.
Yeah, not .m2 repository.
Yes.
And you built the whole thing. Okay, why don't we do something? You exit from the ID.
Yes, ma'am.
And show me your .m2 repository folder.
Yes, ma'am.
org.
Yes.
Yes. Hibernate core. You can show me Hibernate core.
Yes.
So yeah, 5.4.18. It has that. Just go to that 5.4.18, the latest one. Yeah. So at least this jar looks all right. But have you done it once after you saw the problem? Have you done it recently? The
Yes,
downloading of all? You
yes,
have, right? Okay. So let's try one thing. Let us change the workspace. Have you tried changing the workspace also?
Yes, ma'am. We have tried.
You have done that also?
Yes.
Okay. So let us just do it once completely with me. So go to File, Switch Workspace and choose something else.
Ma'am, anyone?
The new one. I want a new, fresh. So say slash and say new. Say no, यहाँ पे. Okay. So say slash new. ठीक है. Slash .j and all remove and just create new and launch. We just want to test it because I'm really unable to find out what exactly is the problem. That's why. And 100% it is not from the code. Yeah, because otherwise we would have seen it somewhere. And yeah, I just thought of one more thing. We'll try one more thing. Let's see. Let your workspace be there.
Yes.
What we will do is what I was thinking 3.9.16. So it is also the same workspace. There is another way, to create a session factory. If this doesn't work, try the other way also.
Yes, ma'am.
Auto register has a problem, internal error. एक second. Spring ID was instantiated. Okay, dashboard का ठीक है. Okay, just okay and close the dashboard.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now start doing create this thing. No, don't create. What you do is import. Let's import. You have my project, no? Import
Yes, ma'am.
my existing web, not web, Hibernate project.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm importing today's 10.1.
Yeah, anything. No problem. Okay, expand that day 10.1
Yes,
and Maven dependencies. So yeah, there are no red crosses, nothing, right? Hibernate core and everything is looking fine. Okay, so now just edit your Hibernate configuration XML as per your database settings. Username, password.
yes,
Root and 123.
yes,
Oh yeah, whatever 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this thing, you have a database by the name DAC22, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now try to run the basic tester. Go to the tester. Tester this, and we have test Hibernate. Just run test Hibernate.
Ma'am, perspective change करना है.
Perspective doesn't matter. Anything. As long, yeah, run it directly. Perspective just gives you, the help. Okay, so
Yes,
double
ma'am.
click on it. We are also getting the same problem here. Same problem, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Construct class not found. Okay, let me take the control.
Yes,
And I'll bypass this configuration and we'll try it in a different manner.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let me do that. Utils, can you open utils? I am not able to open it from here. Just open that Hibernate utils class. Yeah. Nee. Right. Sorry. Yeah, just a second. I'll just try something here. A lot of time, from the remote thing. Anyway. Bootstrap configuration. I'm just saying. What should we do? Okay. The imports I never checked. Were they correct? Yeah, it was saying org Hibernate and all that. Okay. Just a second. Huh? I'll just give me a minute. I'll
Yes,
just
ma'am.
copy that code. Standard service register builder will work. Metadata. Just looking at the different approach. Earlier we used to do that, but now it is not required, is the understanding.
Yes.
It's taking too much time. What I'll do is, Akash, just I'll give you some code. Why don't you try this? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send you this code and then we'll continue. Just a second. I'll find it out from my earlier thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just going to take it from the Hibernate docs. You can parallel, you can see my screen, right?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I have to
Okay.
stop my
No,
screen.
no problem, no problem. Don't bother. I'll do that. First, I'll do this and I'll tell you. So I'm sending you this. Yeah, Akash, can you just this thing? I've sent something on the chat. Can you just copy it?
Yes, ma'am.
Just open that Hibernate utils and copy the
Yes.
static initializer block so that I don't have to, because it's taking me a lot of time to type from remote.
Yes, ma'am.
You can replace it also, doesn't matter. Utils pay, if you click on
Yes, ma'am.
utils and say control V, yeah, okay, fine. You can just take
Yes.
that standard service registry, say creation of the session. Oh, you're taking the whole thing, no problem. Control A, remove that.
Yes, ma'am.
Shubham, just wait a minute. I'm in the middle of
No, I
some.
have to update. My it is showing in Hibernate.
So now you say SF get factory ki jagah get SF. Anyway, line number 2. Okay, I'll do this. This I'll do. The thing is, it should
Yes,
not take too much time. Just remove that compiler. I'm not able to control it from the remote. I mean, getting too much this. So line number 2, import static dot get SF or something is the method name, I guess.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, remove that get factory. The last thing only. Last thing. The name of the method I had written earlier
Yes.
differently. Hibernate utils dot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Get SF or something must be there. Change it in line number 2. The
Yes,
method name
ma'am.
is get SF.
Yes, ma'am.
And change it in line number 9. Save it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so let other tester fail, no problem. Now run this. Let's
Yes.
see whether that approach it is working or not. What is it having? Because now I'm not using configuration. I have bypassed the configuration. So now it is saying something else. Class not found only. Service registry not found. No, I don't think. So I still think there is a problem in your classes. The Maven classes is this Maven, because see, now I have bypassed org Hibernate configuration. I tried it with a different one. So now the
Yes,
moment
ma'am.
I say I start getting 100% your Maven repository is a problem. So what I will
Yes,
do is,
ma'am.
a second, I'm just thinking. This was one of the solutions I had thought of. Let me see. There is one way where I can give you the jars, Hibernate jars, but later when we talk about Spring, you will get the same problem in Spring. That is what my worry is.
Yes, ma'am.
Because finally we are going to work in Spring Boot. So if you have a
Yes,
problem
ma'am.
with this, just let me check something totally different. Don't worry about what I'm listening. I'm just checking in general, not for your Hibernate, something else. Hibernate jars I can give you, but the other things at least should work. Another thing is, it is so slow that it is frustrating to control it from remote, One keystroke and it's taking me 2 minutes to work.
Yes, ma'am.
No, yaar, this doesn't work. This can't work. This thing, you do it. I'll give you the thing. Change the perspective. See that, because impossible for me to view it from here. Window.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
start giving you this. Click on window. Spring. Spring perspective. Can you see somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Spring
Spring
default. Yes.
default.
Spring default. Click on it. Open.
Yes, ma'am.
Now go to the top left corner.
Yes, ma'am.
Drop down list. Drop down list pane.
Ma'am, where?
Here,
Yes.
not file.
Yeah.
File ke niche. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And choose Spring Starter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So demo and all. Ek second. Maven jar 11 Java. This is fine. Okay. Next it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now you do this. Type SQL. Available. Go filter box
Yes,
and
ma'am.
have it, right? And choose come down to SQL. No SQL penny. SQL pay Spring Data JPA first checkbox.
Yes, ma'am.
And the MySQL connector, MySQL driver. Second
Yes, ma'am.
last. Okay. ठीक है. वहां पे अभी टाइप करो अवेलेबल पे वेब.
Ma'am.
In
Yes,
SQL,
ma'am.
वो filter box. हाँ, right. Search में web. Yeah, and now choose Spring Web. नीचे
Yes,
से, हाँ, correct. Selector. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And just again in that filter box type this thing dev. DEV.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, developer tools. Spring Boot dev tools. First one, first checkbox.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see next and finish. So now this one, Akash, it will take us, I don't know how good or slow your speed this thing is, network speed. So it will take you couple of minutes to whatever, depending on this. Say finish.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो ये आ जाएगा. तो yeah, just double click on that bottom right corner, dependencies, progress bar पे.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll see how much it is. Okay, so let this build, and then we will write a simple, I mean, this is all ahead of time, you know that.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm just checking whether in general your Maven has a problem. Now you stop sharing. Once it is
Yes,
done,
ma'am.
you tell me. And one more thing we will do, I was thinking of something else. Yeah, in the meantime, I'll send you the Hibernate jars,
Yes, ma'am.
and then you work, then I'll give you another way, but I don't want anyway, in between, I don't want you to suffer with the development. I'll give you, and I'll show you the steps how to bypass Maven also. So please
Yes, ma'am.
stop sharing. I'll prepare the jar file, and what you do is, yes, send me a WhatsApp message. I'll send
Yes,
it to
ma'am.
you. Hmm? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll need a minute to prepare the jar.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, prepare the zip file for jars. So we'll work on parallel this. You tell me whenever that Spring Boot related jars are listening. I will tell
Yes,
you
ma'am.
when my jars are ready.
Okay.
2 minutes, guys. Somebody's writing me a message. Just give me a minute. I'm in the middle of something. Two minutes, please. I've started sending you this one, Akash, lib.zip. So
Yes, ma'am.
whenever you get it, let me know. It's a big one. I mean something like what,
Yes,
17
ma'am.
MB. So
Yes,
let
ma'am.
me know. Then I'll give you the instructions.
Yes, ma'am.
You did that downloading of this work?
Yes, ma'am. That download completed.
Completion of Spring this thing would work.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll send you something more. Yeah, I'm sending you one more file called as application.property. So download that. I'll be with you in a minute with
Yes,
some
ma'am.
more suggestions. Yes, Shubham, you are saying something in between. So do you want to
Shall I share screen?
share screen? Okay, just a second. I'll just read this question. Mohammed had said, we get session object by calling this thing. The session object is created with empty L1 cache. Yes, yes. Mohammed, if you have, see, if I'm talking to you, Mohammed, I don't know. I hope you are on the call. So anytime you say get current session and you have not added any entities, such as by saying session.save or session.get, you will get a session object created with empty L1 cache. But after you suppose go ahead in the sense you say get factory.get current session, and then you add couple of entities by saying session.save, and once again if you say get factory.get current session, that will return you the non-empty L1 cache with the existing session. I mean session with the existing L1 cache is what I meant. Think over it. I don't know whether you heard me or not. Yes, this one. Shubham, share your screen. Are you sharing your screen, Shubham? Am I audible, guys? Okay, okay, thanks. Shubham is, I'm waiting for you, Shubham, to send it. So in the meantime, Akansh, instructions for you. I've sent you lib.zip.
Yes, ma'am.
So extract it in some folder and keep it ready.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I'll show you. So here, You have created that Spring Boot. We have created that Spring Boot project. So
Yes, ma'am.
under that, there would be a folder, the same folder structure it has. So SRC main resources. So in that,
Ma'am, your screen is not shared.
sorry. My mistake. I was waiting for this guy to do this. Anyway. Yeah, so open that Spring Boot project which we created. One is that extract zip and keep it ready. I'm trying on two different tracks. So here, so the one track is keep the extracted zip. I'll give you instructions of that.
Yes,
Open that whatever Spring Boot demo project we created. In
yes,
that
ma'am.
you will find SRC main resources.
Yes, ma'am.
Below that you will find the folder static templates and all, and you have application.properties. Found it? It will be blank.
Ma'am.
SRC main resources के नीचे
Yes, ma'am. Static.
हाँ, static templates छोड़ो, there will be a application.properties file.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, open that, it will be blank.
Yes, ma'am, it is blank.
Okay, now copy paste the contents which I have sent you on WhatsApp.
Yes, ma'am.
And you will find that this thing, you what is called, you username and password, change it as per yours and we'll test it.
Yes, ma'am.
You let me know whenever you are ready, because I think Shubham had some maybe network issue or something and he dropped off.
Hello, ma'am.
No, just a second. Kanad, now, Shubham, it is wait for it. I was waiting for you all this while. Kanad, it is not, you did not understand my point. Whether you open a session using open session or get current session, both are going to be on separate thread basis. I mean, one session per thread basis. So whether you use it on open session or get current session, it doesn't have any impact in multi-threading. We are going to use it in a multi-threaded environment. The answer is, it is both the same. Doesn't matter at all. Okay. Yes, Shubham, are you ready? As we were waiting for you.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I got a network glitch. That's
Yeah,
why I got disconnected.
I thought so. Anyway, share your screen
Yeah.
quickly.
Is it visible, ma'am? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Is it visible, ma'am?
it is visible. I think lag is on my side this time. Guys, I'm not talking to you at all. So you continue. Enjoy my lag. Yes, Shubham, tell me what is your problem.
Ma'am, I'm not getting the expected output.
Show me. You're getting null. Return किया क्या? Show me DAO. DAO layer का वो get user details. Come down to get user detail method. Come down. You have returned. Because sometimes that happens that you just return null and all that.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you have data. Do you have data with
Yes.
user ID one? Show me the table ones. Okay, one here. Show me console. Oh, on the right side, there's a console. This. Double click on that. Enter user ID one. No, it is not finding that one. This. Have you not passed it correctly? Show me your this thing. क्या बोलते हैं? Tester. Show me your tester. enter user ID and sc.get user details, sc.next in. Go to user.dow IMPL and just print the user ID once. I hope you are doing all the things from the same project, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Not going from day 9 and day 9. Yeah, open.
No, ma'am.
Because that also can happen sometimes. Just go up. Yeah, SOP. In after no. I just want to see that user ID is reaching here or not. 79 ke upar of above 79. Just put SOP. User ID is equal to and print the user ID. This is my code or your code?
Yeah, ma'am, your code. Actually,
not
I
made any
written my
changes?
no,
No,
ma'am.
that is no. That is, see, you did not understand my point. If it is my code, then I know what to check. If it is your code, I have to check everything. That is the point. So
No, ma'am. It's your code. Yeah, I
you
imported
not
it.
made any changes in that?
No, no, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Sure, no, because otherwise I will be wasting time. That's why I'm saying. You not made any
Yes.
changes. Now, karo na, print karo. User ID and just say user plus user ID. So we'll see this. Get factory and go to the upper, yeah. Go to the top and let me see the import list once. Go to the top of the source file and show me the imports. Otherwise, we'll add a debugger and we'll see. Expand on that. Pojos, org, Hibernate, this, Java.total. Yeah, doesn't look anything wrong. And show me your Hibernate CFG XML once.
Change password, ma'am.
This is password correct, na?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And the username root is also correct.
Yes, ma'am.
One more thing, show me the tester and let me see that catch block is not empty now. E.print status. Yeah, so okay, fine. So DAO.get user details. I don't see anything wrong. At least I can't find anything wrong. Just run it. Click on that. Run. There is another ID also. No? Try that other ID. 2 hai na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, enter. Press enter. Double click on the console. Let me see what it is saying. User ID 2.
Same error, ma'am.
Excellent. Select. Just go to the database and show me. Select star from users table where ID equal to 2. SQL. See the problem. Hello, this one. You have earlier made a mistake. You have got 2 columns. One is user underscore ID. One is user ID. That is why you must have messed up yesterday. This one.
Yes,
There are 2 columns, na? So it is not picking up the correct one at all. So this thing, alter table. एक minute, Pojo में गड़बड़ है, because you continued with that and alter table added one more table, one more this thing, क्या बोलते हैं, column. Show me your Pojo. Let me see finally what that column is. Or okay, I can make out from here also. Sorry, Shubham. Show me table again. Table से पता चलेगा. You understood the problem, na? There is a double column.
Yes, ma'am. वो duplicate
Correct. So this thing, do
yes,
one thing. Alter table, drop column, user underscore ID. Okay.
Oh.
What is that drop column? Delete column? What is it? What is that syntax? Check syntax. No, check karo na drop column. Anyway, okay, simple. Drop the table itself. We can add the data in a minute. Drop table karo. Because anyway, we'll have to add the data for user ID. Doesn't make sense. Say users table. This is the typical problem when you make a mistake in Pojo and continue with that. Okay, go to your Pojo now. Go to Pojo. Initially, you must have forgotten to give the at column annotation. So this has landed you into problem. User.java. Let me see. Now that column name is okay. Now run the register new user.java. So table banega फिर से. Data insert करो. Let's see whether the table, double click on the console so I can see what is happening on that. Yeah, it has created the table. Yeah, just add some data, ABCD chalega, I mean anything. There's no constraints, so we are not giving any rules. Yeah, enter. Show me the, yeah, it's fine. Press enter. Show me the table. Select start. Now there should be only one column by the name user underscore ID and फिर चलेगा. Select start. You can just go back. You could have gone back. Anyway, ठीक है. TBL. That's why I asked you, whether it is my
Yes.
data or this. Okay, now run your get user details one. So you had written the POJO in the wrong manner, so it was causing a problem basically. It was having a unmatched column.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Try running one karo. नहीं. It's not yet tested ना. One enter user ID one. हाँ मिला ना, right?
Yes, मिला मैम.
Yeah. Okay, ठीक है.
मैम
Continue.
एक और प्रॉब्लम था.
Sure.
नहीं, ये भी सॉल्व हो गया मैम. वो वही मतलब ये हो रहा था, एम्बिग्विटी आ रहा था वो दो कॉलम की वजह से.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you should always check for the first time when you are running now, you should always check whether your POJO and table is matching properly. Otherwise, there is either you say drop alter table. I think we missed out on something that you can just Google alter table ka syntax.
Yes,
The point
ma'am.
is basically best is clean up. Just modify, drop the table. Or anyway, you have a POJO in a minute, it will get created and you can start adding the data there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Continue. Akash, you want to continue our testing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, share your screen.
Yes, ma'am. I have copied this application.properties.
Let's see whether it is working with this. Oh, this rest. Remove that last lines, 18, 19. You don't
Yes,
require API lines. And username and password, you have changed it. Okay,
Yes.
Change that, this thing URL, line number 6, na? Change that to DAC22.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so use SSL, public key retrieval, etc. And all these things are fine. You have 8080 port में कुछ problem नहीं है ना? You have got 8080 port working free?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'll tell you. We have done this. Okay, so yeah, right click on just expand SRC main Java package explorer say. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
you'll find the application class. Comments. Yeah, right click on demo application.java.
Yes, ma'am.
And run as Spring Boot app. Double click on console, please. No, yeah, you have a serious problem with this. See here also, that is what I was worried of, Double click on it. See, yahan pe bhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Same problem, class definition not found. Tell me a little bit of history, Akash. Did you start with JDK 17 and then you change it to 11?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Only 11.
You have been doing it because see
Yes,
exactly what I doubted is here, and this is a major problem because how will you create Spring Boot projects at all?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was just checking, whether it is a problem with only Hibernate or total Maven ka hi kuch gadbad hai.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
let's give another thing. I'll give you instructions. This thing. Wait a second. Yeah. Go to change the perspective to core Java. I mean Java. So this is also a problem. So could it be that issue is there in STS something, STS Maven plugin me? Anyway, change the perspective to Java.
Yes, ma'am. Changed.
Currently, I'm giving you a other solution, but Spring Boot will have to take care that time. Yeah, go to that drop down list in the top left corner.
Yes, ma'am.
Open Java project. Yeah, click Java project. Right. This thing, something test or whatever. I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
test Hibernate. Kuch to. Don't say finish. I'll tell you.
Yes, ma'am. Next.
Yeah, next. And there is a library tab. Yeah, go to libraries, third tab.
Yes, ma'am.
Say add library buttons hai na, add jars and all that. Or okay, go
Yes,
to this,
ma'am.
add directly karte hai isko, add external jars. Second button.
Yes, ma'am.
Second, add external jars. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Just say cancel. Let's not take any chances. Click on class path and then say that. Click on module path hai or class path hai.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
just
Class
click on
path.
class path. Yeah, and then say add external jars.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
take me to the folder where you have extracted that lib.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, here it is.
Yeah, double click on. I mean, I want just go inside.
Yes, ma'am.
Control A. Pura select karo. All
Yes, ma'am.
jars.
Yes.
Yeah. Open.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now it won't have. Just check whether it has MySQL connector. हाँ वो भी है. ठीक है, fine. So say finish.
Yes, ma'am.
बोलता
Ma'am, it is showing. Don't create, no?
नाही माझ्याशी बोलतो आता आज सकाळी बोललो
Yes, ma'am.
आईला मी तोंड पण नाही धुतलेलं
Now Control Shift W. Close all.
Yes, ma'am.
मॅडम काय गप्प नाही म्हटलं
Now go to that day 10.1. The one which was working. Though abhi utils kya wo nahi. You have yesterday's project day 9 or something. I want you to copy the Pojo. नहीं Pojo भी नहीं लगेगा. Utils and tester. But utils abhi we changed it na. So go to that earlier some sub project. You can open it from day 9 data and
Yes,
pick up utils and tester. Import nahi this one. No. Cancel. I want you
ma'am.
to physically copy. Go to the this thing folder structure.
Yes,
Right. Go to day 9 data.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Eclipse projects. Day 9 Hibernate chalega. Day 9 kuch bhi anything. And first copy that SRC main resources se. Yeah. Copy that Hibernate cfg.xml. Control C. Come to your IDE.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give no wait this one. Go to that test project जो अभी बनाया.
Yes, ma'am.
Right click on SRC, new source. This thing, एक second, source folder. Annotation के नीचे मिलेगा. Come down. Source
Yes, ma'am.
folder.
Source folder.
Give the name resources. Folder name resources. Yeah, finish. And Control V. Paste it
Yes,
under that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is
Now
copied.
edit again your username password, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now go to that day 9 Hibernate and वहां से utils and tester copy करना. Utils. Yeah. And go to your project and under Java folder. SRC, under SRC. Control V. ये Maven है ही नहीं. I'm bypassing Maven because
Yes,
I really don't know what exactly is wrong with your things. Okay. Show me expand SRC.
yes,
Tester में है Hibernate utils है. Show me एक second. ये line number 21 comment कर दो. We don't have a Pojo ना. So remove that. You can comment, remove whatever. Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now go to this tester and run it. Test Hibernate. That this Hibernate utils has that configuration class and all that. See, this is working fine.
Yes, ma'am. This is working.
So Akash, you have a problem with Maven configuration.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know how to only fix the Maven configuration. So only suggestion I can give you is this. Okay, this one approach is there, but this
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
via media in between approach. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
please download on the first day of Core Java के first day help में जाओ. I had given all that STS plugin का STS का downloading link. If you want,
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
share that with again. And
Yes, ma'am.
remove, I mean, right now keep it, but download STS ID again all over.
Yes, ma'am.
You can download 3.9.16, 3.19, 17 भी चलेगा. Anyway, let's not get there. 3.9.16.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the fresh ID, because I think some part of your ID which works with the Maven configuration is corrupt, is what I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I tried the other way. The moment I tried the actually giving the jar, it worked fine. And Spring
ma'am.
Boot also is working on Maven. And Maven ही नहीं चलेगा तो you won't be able to work at all. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So download fresh STS. You know, you just have to extract it.
Yes, ma'am.
And show me 1 minute command prompt दिखाओ.
Yes, ma'am.
And just say path. Type path there.
Yes, ma'am.
Program files, this thing. No, we'll edit your path also before you edit that. Go to system, this thing. Path type karo search box में. Yeah, type here to search में path. Fix the, I can give you the verbally also. Edit system environment variable. The first entry, typically if you have JDK 11 bin, lesser problems you face.
No, it is first entry.
उसमें नहीं. Just show me cancel. वहाँ पे
Yes,
नहीं.
ma'am.
Cancel से नीचे system variables here. Yeah, OS के नीचे. Under system variables, there's a path.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
click on that. And वहाँ
Yes,
पे
ma'am.
edit करो. Yes. Yeah, and now just shift that entry. You have that? No, you don't have that. So add
Yes,
that
ma'am.
entry, whatever, C:, program files, Java, JDK bin, whatever,
Yes, ma'am.
and move it to the top. And then try with this ID itself. Close all these IDs
Yes,
and
ma'am.
and try to retry to this. If it is just a path issue, then you don't have to re-download the whole thing. But if
Yes,
that
ma'am.
doesn't work, please download and tell me again. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, try it out.
Okay.
And
Thank you, ma'am.
in between, yeah, you're most welcome. I've not yet solved your problem. We are just trying. Anyway,
Yes, ma'am.
what I wanted to say is, if you don't want to waste this lab session, now I have given you a working Hibernate,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
those are exactly the same jars everyone else is using. So if you
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
practice that Hibernate CRUD and operations, you can do that, and later you can try. Your choice totally. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Yes, anyone has any problem, or any of you, so not any of you, majority, whenever finishes the revision is this part, do let me know. We will discuss it in 5 minutes, 5 minutes, okay, 5-10 minutes, and you can solve. Or if you have already started working on it, very good, excellent. You involve me wherever you need help, or you involve any of us, any of the lab faculties, in case you get stuck.
हेलो हाँ सर, ये सुबह से इंटरनेट का इश्यू आ रहा है. नहीं, मॉर्निंग से हो रहा है. हेलो
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, tell me what.
Yes, ma'am. About it.
You want to share screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Tell me.
So visible, ma'am.
It just started. Yeah, it is visible now.
So I'm getting null pointer exception on line
Click
number.
on that.
Yes.
Yeah. So which one are you trying? Yeah, just click on that.
Yes.
Click on that method, DAO ka method, list wala. Yeah, open declaration. Return null kiya. You forgotten to return that
Okay.
list. Users return karna tha na 189 pe.
Sorry.
You understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I have not checked the rest of it. Rest of it must be this. Arey,
Yes,
line
yes.
number 189, you've forgotten to change that return.
Yes.
That's all. That's the
So-
only problem. I guess.
Yes. And
Yeah, I think that is
when
the
I'm extracting the user details in login user, I'm passing email.
email
So-
nahi, dono karo na. You see, when you do the validation, you pass both na, email and password.
No, if email is right, then the user comes. Then
No,
I can
no.
check.
Hello, how we do it on the normal this thing authentication? How we used to do it? You have to check. You just file one query. Select start from this thing. I mean, I'm talking in SQL where email equal to something and password. So don't do it this way. Pass both the arguments. For example, JPQL will be pass email and password. Select you from user you, where u.email, you can say you have got a alias,
Yes,
u.email equal to colon email and u.password or whatever property name equal to colon pass.
Okay.
You understood me?
Yes.
So don't just do it with one in parameter, do with both in parameters.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you still revising, or you want me to discuss this assignment? Try this. What is it you guys want? Ankit is saying discuss. How about the others? Can I discuss the today's assignment? This part, these three? Okay, so you can pause your coding currently. I'll write it here as always, and that will be shared as the updated this. So let's start with the user login. What are the two inputs? We are going to fit it into web applicants sooner or later. So this is a temporary testing. And I'll add one more, otherwise I forget. Time permitting, I'll show you the JUnit testing also. Unit testing. Okay, so anyway, that was a reminder for myself. So here, user inputs are, you are going to take two inputs, email and password. So let me hear your suggestions. So when I give you this requirement, do you need to make any changes in the DAO, POJO and utils? Will you make any changes for solving login? Of course not. But will you need to add a new method in DAO interface? Yes, give me that method. Because once you get this, there is hardly anything which can go wrong. So yes, I want to see your method. Method as in method declaration. What goes in, what comes out and all that. What will be the return type? You are anyway giving me, so I'll wait. Yes, user is a very right answer. So it will be, of course, user, authenticate user or something, validate user, authenticate user, any of this. And what are the arguments you're going to pass from the tester is email and password. Good old validation. And no need of throws clause because it is all unchecked exceptions. User, validate user, perfect, absolutely correct. So now we are writing, okay, let me say this. If you don't want to refer to any of my code, which is good, so you want to start from scratch, just copy that template project which has only utils and POJO and you continue. We are anyway going to solve the case study, so at that time you will have to write everything from scratch, but that's later. So coming back to this, now we are talking about DAO implementation class. So answer is, what data members, which state you require here? No state, no data members. Do you need to write any constructor or cleanup? In the Hibernate base, there's no constructor. And when there is no constructor, there is generally no cleanup. So I don't know whether you are noticing things, but till we were in JDBC, we had to spend so much time. Open connection, close connection, be careful about DAO.cleanup, HTTP session management, calling it, everything goes off. That's why you are learning this. So directly you'll start writing implementation method. So now tell me, this is a good part of revision also, and I mean solving this. So when you open that implementation method, what is the first thing you will do? First step in implementation method. Everyone knows it. I mean, should know it by now. Yes. Don't say create session. Yeah, get the session, because you are going to, you're not using open session. So get the session from SessionFactory. So I'll write in dummy. I mean, not in actual code. So for get session, here I'll write which method I want you to use is get current session. Everyone can do this. What will you do next? You will begin a transaction. These steps I told you till I take you to Spring Hibernate integration, same steps, zero change. That's why I suggested once you get a full confidence that, okay, I can manage it anytime, keep a template and copy paste the code that way. Now, what will you require? Try, catch, finally. Which of it? Of course, you are going to require only try and catch. Will it be a catch-all, or will you catch only runtime exception? You will be catching a runtime exception. Everyone can visualize it. Great. Now, what will you write? Even though this is a read-only transaction, you're going to fire a select query. So do you still require a commit at the end of try block? Commit is required or not required? Required. What will happen if you forget to add commit? You saw that in the morning, connection leak. So first thing, that is why always I suggest finish this boilerplate code. In the catch block, you roll back, because commit and rollback are the two boundaries of transaction. And you know very well, the session which you have opened via get current session will not get automatically closed unless until it comes across commit or rollback. So take care. And here you'll be saying rethrow the exception. So I think catch block you have understood. So now here you just have a one-liner. So you must have declared some user somewhere. So I'll write the left-hand side. You tell me. Can you use session.save, session.get, or session.create query? Which API will you use? Create query. Why not get? Because you ask yourself, what is the searching criteria? Is it finder by primary key? No. So get method and maybe tomorrow load method all work on finders by primary key. This has to be, I mean, this doesn't have. So session.create query. How many arguments will you pass inside? 2 arguments. So the first argument is JPQL. And what is the second argument will you pass? The result class. But what is the type of the result you have? User. So user.class. Okay. Now, which JPQL I'll talk to you in a minute. So now tell me, can I directly say get whatever result list, or do you have to do something beforehand? Can I do this? Get result list? Of course not. You'll have to inject the parameters. So what is the method to set the in parameters? Set parameter itself, very right. So here you have set parameter, and okay, when I say, name and a value. But you have 2 parameters, so we'll be doing same. Okay, and then you can call get result list. So this is the only input I'm giving. So now you verbally tell me what JPQL, because that is the only thing which is remaining. Which JPQL will you use? It is an objectified SQL. So give me the JPQL syntax. Select you from user. Sumit, you forgot the alias after that. Select you from user you. Yes. U.email equal to something and u.password equal to something. Very right. So that user is a name of the Pojo class. And when you say u.email, email is the property name of a Pojo, and so is the password. You got it? So I'm sure you will manage. So you can say select you from user you and all that. Okay, try this out. Now you have my reference anyway. And now, what is the first argument? The in parameter name. So if you say colon email, so after colon, whatever comes is the in parameter name. So you'll pass that parameter name within the string and whatever value your client has given you. Likewise, inject the password and oh, sorry. Okay, there is always a change. Right, good. So if you say my mistake, I mean, get result list, tell me what will it return? Will it return you a single user or will it return you the result list? It will return your list and you'll start getting compiler error. So one way is, of course, what is one way? You know, list API, get of 0 because there is only one record and this will work. You understood what I'm saying? It will get a compiler error. See, if I give you same things what I did in the class, then it is so boring. So one way is this, but you are not going to use it because I'm going to give you a new API. So open, all those things are mentioned. Just a second. Please open today's today's what? Today's help. Hibernate Session API. Today's API, Hibernate Session API, and look for get single result. The method is get single result. You read it and we'll check, we'll test, we'll see. Oh, my screen is not visible. Really? Oh, sorry. You should have told me earlier. Sorry. Anyway, I was writing so many things on. Oh, yeah, that was shared. My bad, my mistake. Sorry. So there is a API, which is the method you already know, get result list. Which is the method I'm talking about, get single result. So when will you use get single result? If you have got a select query, which at the most will return a single result. So I'll give you analogy. In JDBC, I used to ask you, will you use while rst.next or if rst.next? So this is which condition? If rst.next or while rst.next? If wali condition, correct? So there we have to slog. Here you have ready-made APIs. So what it is going to return is single persistent POJO, which matches with the result. Now I got, Mohammed, why you were asking me and why you are working on email. I never thought of it that time. So naturally, but now the API works a little differently. So if you have given invalid inputs, invalid credential, is it going to return you null? Absolutely not. It throws you an exception, no result exception. Are you understanding me? So, you know, accordingly, you have to conclude. If you make a mistake and suppose your email is not unique, not in our case, suppose you go by something like registration amount or user role, of course, you'll have multiple rows. So you will get a non-unique result exception. And this method is like your execute query. So how can you call it on update or delete? So if your query is not a select, again, you'll get an exception. So there are no chances that you will get it here in our current scenario. So here, which is the method you will use as a help? Okay. Just a second. So would you use here get result list and get 0? Or is there a simpler option? Of course, there is a simpler option. Get single result. I could not discuss this API if time got over. And there won't be any compiler issues. Get single result returns you T type is user. Understood the method or not? Is it clear? Okay, so I'll recap it in 1 minute. When you say get single result, when will you get no result exception? Because you have to be careful about exceptions more than the norms. Tell me, when will you get a no result exception? In case of illegal, invalid login. Got me? When will you get non-unique result exception? If the query returns you multiple results, which is not going to happen now, but in case, generally I'm telling. And when will you get illegal state exception? If you are firing by mistake, yes, illegal state. If it is not a select query and if it is some DML, 100% you'll get that. You got me? Now there's something interesting. So there are both the cases I want to discuss. Suppose let's say successful login. If the login is successful, you tell me, will it come to the next line or will it go to the catch block? In case of successful login, where will the control go? To the next line. And you are committing the transaction. Committing is automatically closing the session, everything cleaned up. L1 cache gone, connection returns to the pool, all good. But suppose email or password or both are invalid, where the control will go? Will it continue to commit or will it go to the catch class? Of course, it will go to the catch class. And guys, this is the reason I told you to catch the runtime exception. Later you trace it that no result exception extends from runtime. So it will be caught. Of course, the transaction is rolled back, but that's not important. I mean, you'll say there were no changes done on the database. Absolutely fine. But when it comes to tx.rollback, what will it do? It can't do automatic dirty checking. But will it clean up the L1 cache? It's a yes or no question. Okay, let me say this. Will it close the session on rollback? Better question, easier question. Is it going to close the session? 100% yes. Read those notes. The moment you say get current session, the session is automatically closed on the boundary of transaction. So which is the successful boundary of transaction? Commit. Which is the failed boundary? Rollback. So in either case, we are guarding ourselves. So the L1 cache is all gone. Pulled out database connection returns back to the pool and session is closed. In short, will you ever get in either branch, what was that? Connection leak detected error? Never. And if you are not convinced and you should not trust, just comment that rollback and you tell me and give the invalid credentials and tell me whether you detected you got that connection leak. 100% you'll get. So I'll stop talking. Okay, I'm not discussing the tester. Tester is a two-liner. Attach the scanner, create the DAO instance, call this method and you'll be good. So I'll keep quiet for a minute. Tell me, does everyone feel confident trying this out? Have you understood the new API gets single result? No issues? 100% clear. Great. Now, so next one. Change password. Read the inputs I'm giving you. You are not allowed to change those inputs. You're supposed to give the same inputs. So what are the inputs I'm giving? Generally we say email, password, authenticate, but I'm changing it. I have a point there. User ID and the new password. And what I want is just a message indicating password change or failure. Is the requirement clear? You are clear with it. Okay, great. So now tell me. So of course, no change in Pojo, no utils change, no database change. So you will start adding a method in a DAO layer. So give me the DAO interface method. Method declaration, please. String change password. Yes, absolutely correct. So this is your DAO interface method. All I wanted is a string message. And you can say whatever, update password, change password, something. Int user ID and string new password. So I'm not expecting any validations and all that. Everyone with me so far? Okay. So now let's you will dictate, implementation class. So which parts will be the same? Getting the session, beginning the transaction, try block, commit and catch the same. So I definitely don't want to waste your precious lab time. So I'm just removing this part and giving you time. Think it over and tell me how do you plan to do it. I've got you the basic things done. Getting the session from the SessionFactory, begin a transaction, end of try block, commit the transaction, roll back, read through the exception. So think it over. You suggest. You don't have to tell me in code. Even if you give me that, okay, this is what we plan to do, good enough. I just want to hear your thinking, your logic. Okay, Yash has started. Session.get. Yes, user class and user ID. Okay, get and then update password and commit. Yes, Mohammed has already given me all 3 steps. All very good. So guys, let me talk to you. If this was the requirement, how we would have solved it in JDBC? We would have simplified an update query. Everyone understands me? Update whatever users table and something, set password equal to new password or question mark where ID equal to something. So can I also do it the same way sitting in Hibernate? Yes, but I could not cover the update this and execute update. So, and other thing is, I want you to do it with the understanding of persistent, detached and all that. So I'm just giving you the steps. So here, first you use the get method. So you can say user you or whatever. I think that is the reason I gave you the get this. So you'll get a practice of it. So give me the right hand side. Give me your RHS. This is a revision as well as helping you to solve your assignment. Use your session.get. What else? Session.get user class and ID. Yes. So here session.get. I'm not writing this, otherwise it is like I'm solving it. Now, what will your get method return in case in case of invalid ID, exception or null? Answer is null. So here, is null checking required or not required? 100% required. Otherwise, you'll start getting null pointers. So here, check for null. You know what? And in case not null, what does not null imply? Valid ID or invalid ID? Valid user ID. And like this one moment suggested, said, if it is a not null, what does a get method return? Transient, persistent, or detached POJO? What does a get method return? Persistent POJO reference. And you know for the fact, the moment you touch, the moment you modify the state of the persistent POJO, who is responsible for what? Hibernate is responsible for automatic dirty checking, that is reflecting the changes to the database upon commit. So you just have to change the state of the persistent entity. And how will you do that? How will you change password? Just use the setter. So you have got a user and user dot set password to new value, whatever new password. And it is anyway followed by commit. So what will your Hibernate will check? Hibernate will find exactly setter. So Hibernate will find that one of the property is dirty, that is the state of the POJO is dirty, and which query you expect to see upon commit. Insert, update, delete. Of course, update, because you have a corresponding record. 100% update query will be fired and you definitely confirm. Again, I'll keep quiet. You look at it and tell me openly. Nobody judging you ever. So do let me know if the solution, if the logic is clear. Otherwise, I can re-explain. Everyone can manage it. Everyone finds it comfortable and easily manageable. Like I said, otherwise talk to me. And do not waste your precious time in writing involved testers, one tester, while not exit. Write separate test cases. Time permitting anyway, I want to show you unit testing sometime or other. So like it is not worth. Okay, so this is your second whatever. Now, third one. You just read it. I've not written here what inputs. I think it is obvious enough. What is the input you are going to take from user? date is a correct answer. So that date will be the input. So that is given as usual. DAO interface method declaration. Give me. Waiting for you. More you respond, more you give me, it is better. Better for us, both of us. Waiting for your method declaration, latest method declaration. Even if you give me in short forms and all, I'll understand. So you don't have to waste like really time putting it. Yes, you can. This is absolutely fine. So I'll just object to the display method name, because in the DAO layer you're not displaying. You're just getting all these details, and the display part will be done by the tester. So you'll say what is there in the name, but you know people judge you by that. So list of detached entities, of course, and you can say what is it? Get customers, because I said customers by date, something I mean, and all you supply is local date. So now that is a detail, whether you want to pass a string and parse it inside the DAO layer or get it passed from the top layer, it's your call. Okay, so initial parts are the same. So we are talking about the implementation class. I'll clear up this part and you will tell me how to proceed. So this you are absolutely fine. So get session, begin transaction, commit. Oh, sorry. And this part is same. Now you tell me how will you proceed. Just give me a clue. I'll understand it. I just need to see whether you are all on the right track or not. Create a query. Yes. So now tell me what will be the JPQL. Select you from user you. Same. So that part you can drop. I mean, I know you can do that. Just give me from that where class. Select you from user you. Ankit, you forgot user ke baad ka you, where u dot date equal to colon date, order by amount. Yeah. So again, order by right. It's just make sure that you are matching it with the property names properly. Okay. So I think everyone has got this. Let me just see. Nobody's working on role. Hello guys, you forgot nobody gave me role. Yeah, right. Ankush is right. Guys, you have to check the role in the query. Of course, a role. Input is not going to be the role because I already told you. Did I tell you? Wait a second. Let me read my question. Yeah, a customers. So here I'm not given. So here your query should have the input as the customer role. So in short, you will manage the JPQL. Please look for the role. I don't want admin details. I want only customer details. Select. No, Yogesh, you are not selecting the user role. You will say, guys, understand. Okay, let's do that because people are, I think, not this. So let me write the list of users. For example, users is equal to session dot create query. And the JPQL which I'm saying is either you declare it or here, doesn't matter. Select you from user you. So first settle on this. Use all the aliases and all. Where clause you dot, what was that? Role. I don't remember the property name. You just match the property name. I'll match it. Otherwise, later you will cause confusion. Wait a second. I think I always get confused with this role or user role. Open your Pojo. So 0 ambiguity. Yeah, it is a user role. Add memory. So here, right. So here, user role equal to, you are not taking it from client, agreed. So instead of hard coding or injecting it here, we will do it properly. And it should be registered after. So u dot reg date. Greater or lesser? Greater than colon date. That's it. Yeah, sorry, order by. Order by column name or Pojo property name, u dot REG amount, right? Yeah, whatever. Just match that much in case I have messed up. So sorry, this is one. And then the second argument is the user class. And then you set in parameters. How many in parameters you are going to set? Role, which is you will say user role dot customer, that enum, and that registration date is anyway coming from client. And then you will use, just answer my last question. Will you use here get result list or get single result? Somebody gave me, Himanshu gave me, for example, answer. Of course, it's a get single result. I'm so sorry, get result list, because there can be multiple customers. So get result list is the correct answer. And that user list, you return it to the column. Tester, you attach just a for each and display the same. So again, I'm giving you time to think it over and just asking you, can you manage? Does everyone feel that you can try, manage confident? Okay, so definitely give it a try. And you can let me know whenever you are done. So around 6:15, I mean 6:15 is the max I'm stretching today. I mean, I'm there this. If we have time, we can discuss that, or we can always postpone it to tomorrow's labs. So start working on it immediately and tell me whenever you finish. Continue. Or if there are more questions for me, do ask. Otherwise, I'll just send you this modified. I don't think you require it, but in case you need it, just a second, where I've saved it. I will upload it on the Google Drive also later, date and data. Yeah, I've sent you the updated instructions copy. If you want, you can take it or you can just ignore and work on your own. Continue. Just a second. I'm trying something. Okay. Ojo life cycle diagram facing difficulty in states changing. Where are you finding it difficult? Tell me. I will explain that because I don't want to disturb others. This one, Mohammed, which diagram you have opened? So I'll open the same and I'll have a discussion with you. Can you tell me which diagram have you opened? Because a lot of diagrams have shared. And not every state is yet discussed. Ojo life cycle image. Let me just check. Wait a second. Are we talking about this one? Yeah, so correct. So I understood that. So guys, I'm just saying, I'm talking to Mohammed, of course, but if anyone else also have the, doubts, queries on the same topic, join me here. So what I would suggest, Mohammed, is please open that code and keep it ready. I mean, whatever code we had written. So you'll start understanding. So first I'm tracing. First of all, we are not talking about remote because remote will be tomorrow. So I'm talking about 3 states: transient, persistent, and detached. Okay, so let's start the discussion on that. Just a second, what I'll do is I'll open it in Paint so that I can look at. I can look at your responses also. So start, guys, with me. Anyone who wants to join. What does this mean? Object does not exist. So first I'm showing you transient to persistent transition done with a save method. So that was the first thing we wrote yesterday. Register user. So open the code and start relating to it. So open that this thing tester where I'm saying the first thing is we are creating a user object. So before that tester runs, do you agree with me? Are you understanding that user object does not exist? Is the first opening statement clear? Okay. Yeah, you keep responding, guys, and like I said, you keep asking questions in between. So now open the tester, and what we are doing is here we are creating a new instance using a constructor. So which code you will be referring to? User or user u or whatever is equal to new user. So now you open my other diagram, or you don't have to, you can answer me here. So why I'm saying now the Pojo comes into the transient state, because let me ask you, where does this user object exist? Does it exist in Java heap as an object heap, L1 cache, or does it have a corresponding record in the database? You agree with me? It is existing only in a Java heap. In short, if you see that table which I have given for all the state transitions, transient means you just have 2 questions. Is your Pojo yet associated with L1 cache? Answer is no. I've not even gone to the down layer. So session is not open, cache is not there, etc. And there is no corresponding record in the database, meaning no database identity. So tell me systematically, has everyone understood that when you say user u is equal to new user, you are creating a transient entity which is not yet persistent? Reach here, understanding wise? No questions so far? Great. Now there are 4 different options, 4 different methods. Some of them I'll take tomorrow. So forget about the 3 others. Focus on save. Parallelly, you can open the Hibernate docs also. So let me bridge the gap. So now what we do from the tester, we call the down layer method. So what are the standard steps? You get the current session. When you set current session, you don't call it multiple times. Whenever you call it for the first time, of course, it is going to be associated with the empty L1 cache. Keep that Hibernate internal whiteboard or something which I drawn. Next. So currently the L1 cache is empty. Before calling the save method, understand me. So L1 cache is empty, and then you say, after you say begin transaction in the try block, I have written session.save. So please tell me, when you say session.save, what is the argument of a save method? Something goes in input and output. So tell me the input first. What is the input? What is it you pass to the save method? Yes, transient POJO reference. Absolutely right. So what goes in is the transient POJO reference. But the moment you call session.save, all these four methods, including save, are basically for transitioning. Transitioning means taking the what is it called? The POJO from transient to persistent. So let us speak in simple English. When you say session.save, which of the following takes place? First option, the POJO reference is copied, added to L1 cache, option 1. Corresponding record is inserted in database, both of above, none of above. When I say save, what happens? Everyone knows option 1, because we have not yet come to, you remember we were adding a breakpoint and commit. So like only thing which has happened is the POJO has gone from transient to persistent state. And what are the two characteristic features, two criterias for persistent? Same two rows I'm talking about. Is it a part of L1 cache? Yes. So that makes it persistent. Whatever is in the persistence context is equal to session level cache is equal to L1 cache is all persistent. Okay. So it is part of L1 cache, but has it gained the database identity yet? Has the record been inserted? Answer is no. So that is why in that other table I have given in writing, when you go from transient to persistent, such a persistent POJO will gain the database identity, and short dirty checking and insertion will happen only upon commit. So this was one of the way. And of course, if you comment that commit, what will happen? So I'll give you the choices. See, because it is all of our choices, correct choices. So if you comment the commit, which of the following will happen? First one, record will not get inserted in the database. Second option, connection leak, both or neither. If you don't write commit, which of the following will happen? Both of above. So first is what? If you don't say commit, of course, at the committing time, the automatic dirty checking is going to happen. Synchronization from L1 cache to database is going to happen. So no chance your insert query will fire. And because we have said get current session, the session will not get closed and the pulled out connection will remain outside the pool. So you'll definitely detect a connection leak. So, but that is an error scenario. So this is what I meant by persistent. Okay, so persistent POJO after commit gains the database identity. And I'm not drawn, this is a downloaded diagram from somewhere. So here, evict and clear I explain later. But here, the one of the trigger for persistent to become detached is session closing. And when does a session close? Automatically with get current session commit. So when you say here transaction.commit or simple session closing, what will happen to that persistent entity? Will it still remain the part of the L1 cache? Okay, I'll ask you. When the session closes upon commit, which of the following will happen? The L1, sorry, what was it? Persistent entity is decoupled, disassociated from L1 cache. Second option, the record is deleted from the database. Both of above, neither of above. Of course, option 1. Here, guys, your session is getting closed, but where you have deleted, tomorrow we'll start with session.delete. So we have not yet fired the delete query. Why would a record go? So it is only the L1 cache which has been destroyed. So the entity is decoupled. So this is how you reach the detached. And if you remember, I did talk about eviction of a single entity and clearing all session. So this was one branch we have followed. Understood me, Mohammed? Are you clear so far? Because I'm taking your name because you asked a question. Okay. So this is one way to reach persistent entities. But is this the only way I can reach I can have persistent entities? Of course not. So now trace the second path. Object or your entities did not exist. And you are solving that user ID and all that. So if you say session.get, what are the two arguments of get method? Tell me. The two arguments of the get method are, yes, Pojo class and the serializable ID. Everyone knows that. Yes, I mean user.class is currently, but in general, Pojo class and the serializable ID. So now I have shown you the full flow chart. Guys, that is important. The actual deserialization steps which happen internally. So naturally, okay, let me ask you, because that will happen, the revision will also take place. So when you say session.get, will Hibernate directly fire the select query or will it check first? Of course, checks. Where will it check? In database or in the L1 cache? In L1 cache. But if you are saying, what was that? Session.get on an empty session. Empty session means empty L1 cache. What will it return? Will it find the entity or will it not find it in this? It won't find it. Don't say newly created. It won't find it. Okay, that much, Mohit. Next one. So now Hibernate has to give up the laziness and hit the database with a query. Which query? DQL or DML? I mean, select or DML? Of course, select. DML people are saying, guys, wake up. Here, we are talking session.get. Session.get is all about select, getting the data retrieval. So, of course, select query will be fired. Which type of select query? Everyone has seen it. Select, I mean, open the console and you will see. I said show SQL and all that. Select start from users or users table where user ID equal to question mark. So that hits the database. Now you tell me, in case it is a valid user ID, result set which will be returned to the Hibernate, will it be empty or non-empty? In case of valid ID, result set will be non-empty. Of course, it is going to call if rst.next, rst.next will return true. And then the whole deserialization begins. So tell me, what will Hibernate call to create the instance of the Pojo? Default constructor or parameterized constructor? Guys, I have already discussed all of this in that flowchart. Default constructor. How do you trust? You saw that SOP in default constructor or whatever. Then Hibernate will call the setters. There is some proxy classes and all, but right now you just take it as Hibernate will load the state of the Pojo from the underlying result set. And what it will return is, it will take that, the Pojo reference, and add it into L1 cache. Listen to the last statement again. I said it will take that populated, loaded Pojo reference and copy it into L1 cache. The moment any entity is the part of L1 cache is equal to persistence context, what will you label it as? Transient, persistent, or detached? Of course, persistent. That is why the API docs say your get method either returns you null in case of invalid ID or returns you the persistent Pojo reference. Are you getting it? So in this case, there's a tiny difference from transient to persistent versus does not exist to persistent. What is the difference? When we came from here to here, there was no database record. But guys, here you did not have anything. You pulled up the data. You means this thing. Hibernate pulled in the data from the database. So in this to this transition, you have both yes. Both yes means what? The entity is a part of L1 cache, plus there is a corresponding record in the database. And then, of course, when the session is over, I mean, when the session is closed via that commit rollback, the entity becomes detached. And the rest of the part which I did not discuss is, if you do not reattach the Pojo, means if you don't send the reference back to the caller, and if you just create it as a method local object, of course, it is marked for garbage collection. So right now, don't focus too much on that. Focus on understanding these 3 steps. Am I clear? I mean, is the discussion clear or still there is some confusion, some queries? Please ask. I mean, we just covered it so far. Got it? Very good. And if like I'm saying, anyone who has a question, because Pojo state transition is one of the favorite topics on Hibernate interviews. I mean, and advanced Java interviews. So do try it and try to finish your assignment, guys, with the whatever practice revision. I'm logging off shortly. So if you have a specific such more queries or anything you want me to revise, do let me know. I can take it right away. Or otherwise, I'll just log off. So it looks like, I mean, this is a not major, but this is a time consuming one. So I don't want to start it towards the end of the day when you are all exhausted. We'll do it when you are fresher. Okay, so tell me. So this I'm postponing it to tomorrow's lab. I'm not going to take these two things. Guys, these are lab activities because I have to give you the instructions and we'll get the things done. Provided, unlike Akansh, because poor fellows, Maven doesn't seem to be working is what I guess. So if your Maven is up and running, this should be over within 15 minutes of discussion. And then of course you will have an assignment coming up. And tomorrow in the lab again, or maybe let's see how it goes. I'll show you a very basic unit testing, JUnit testing using JUnit 5. So what we are going to do today, I've just mentioned because I thought maybe we can integrate the Hibernate with this. So this is a very easy page flow. Easy in the sense Hibernate. I mean, okay, easy. Let's say it easy. But you won't be able to do it unless until we talk about in step-by-step details. So we are going to have a simple page flow like add user details, get user details. And the Hibernate API simply save, or tomorrow I'll discuss persist. And this will be happening with Git. So you will have an idea before I take you to Spring MVC Hibernate integration, how to add Hibernate in the web application sometime tomorrow. Okay, so tell me if there are any questions, please ask. If not, that's fine. Even if you don't finish all the activities, I think today's lab work is kind of relatively easy. Try to finish it. Otherwise, ask questions tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll continue to. I had already mentioned the sequence. There are certain things left. The actual update. I mean, firing update query, firing delete query. So some things are left. So I'll take that. Then I'll show you the image handling, binary large object, blob handling. And then we are going to continue to the second part of Hibernate, which involves, entity to entity relationships. That is where you start really appreciating power of Hibernate. Okay, so that will be all. I'll upload this, whatever, the latest advanced Java instructions on the Google Drive. You try and tell me tomorrow how it feels. See you tomorrow. You are all most welcome.